Hello, my name is Jack O'Neill, and I'm going to be presenting my Capstone project, which is a new take on filing for MDS 495. So the problem is that I've been working for the Bainbridge Island Parks and Rec for quite some time, and our filing system is just very outdated and difficult to keep up with. We usually have papers kind of everywhere, and it's difficult for me and other members of the staff to actually get it done. So I'm trying to find and implement a filing system that is both more efficient and organized. My justification for the project is that it's just been reoccurring so much that it's time to do something about it. It's definitely at the lowest priority right now, but I see it as more of a high priority since people like me and other staff members are having to get this job done at the end of the night. And in reality, we should be allocating our time a little bit more efficiently towards our participants and campers rather than filing, papers that have been just piling up. For postgraduate, though, I assume that I'm going to be still working for the Parks and Rec, and so having this problem situated and solved will definitely be great for me going forward at my time with the Parks and Rec. So looking at the problem a little bit more in depth, it's usually the last thing on everyone's list. My supervisor is the one who usually assigns this task to people at the end of the day, but it's usually always kind of just like, oh, we need to go do that. But we get about, I want to say, 20 new participants that come through our doors every week. And so you can imagine how many papers and waivers and forms and information, all that type of stuff keeps piling up. So it's difficult to get to, and it takes a lot of time to do. And our main job is to adhere to the kids and participants rather than doing this. The stakeholders in this situation are the staff members and the employees who work at the Parks and Rec, as well as my supervisor and superintendent for the Parks and Rec as well. The last stakeholder, though, is the participants and campers who come through because they still have to fill out all their information. So my either-or solution is to either keep all the files and develop a new method for the filing system, or transfer all the information to electronic copies, therefore we wouldn't have to deal with the filing as much. My three solutions for the problem is the new paper filing method. So my plan would be, if we went down this route, would be to have all the staff members trained and be quick about it. Because, if I'm having to keep asking questions about how the filing system works and everything like that, it's going to be difficult for me to get it done, and I'm just going to get aggravated, and same with my superintendent or supervisor. And so another method that we could use is, or another part of that new method is to, after a form is received, immediately file it and have all family members in the same spot. Instead of just separating it by the age of our participants and campers, just have a family spot for all of them. So in case we needed someone from the same family, we can just look them up real quick. Another solution is to have a cloud-based server. We could transfer all the files to electronic copies, and once the form is signed, we just scan it and have it send right to the cloud. And so we wouldn't have to worry about managing the physical file anymore. But the last solution would be the kiosk system, which was actually an idea brought upon by my fellow classmates, which I just thought was an incredible idea. And so to purchase the kiosk tablet, it would only be $100, and we would go completely paperless. And especially as the Parks and Rec, I feel like that's a high priority for sure. And the cost it would take is about $200 to $250 a month, depending on how many signatures we get or how many people sign their waivers. But at this solution, though, adheres to all the stakeholders, because the participants still have to sign and file out their waivers. But if they're able to do it quickly and easily on a kiosk, it would be way better for us, as well as way better for the customers and participants. In conclusion, I just feel that this is definitely a reoccurring problem. It's not the highest priority of the Parks and Rec, but for me, I feel like it's a problem that keeps reoccurring, and that's really difficult for other staff members. And the kiosk system is beneficial to all stakeholders because everyone kind of wins, and we go paperless, which would be incredible for the Parks and Rec. And especially going forward with graduation, it'd definitely be a weight off my shoulders when I continue to work with the Parks and Rec and everyone can be happy campers. So thank you so much for your attention, and thank you so much.